on earth's going on?
Well, nothing. What do you mean?
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm just doing my job. I'm searching the dorm.
We did that. We searched in here together.
Yes, but I wasn't satisfied. Well, this lot, they can't be trusted, and Edwards is hiding something. It's obvious from her behaviour.
I don't understand you. We searched in here thoroughly.
Yes, I did. But how do I know that you looked properly? Anyhow, how dare you spy on me?
Spy on you? The further apart we are, the happier I'll be. Mrs. Davidson wants to see us, so I came to get you.
Well, you could have just said so in the first place. Well, what are we waiting for? You said Mrs. Davidson wants to see us, didn't you?
It's caused a bit of resentment amongst the women, but no real trouble.
I don't see why there should be trouble. Senior officers should be able to handle the women.
Is it really necessary to keep working in pairs?
I'm afraid so. The department was very definite about it.
Seems to me to be a bit of a waste of staff.
Unfortunately, we must implement all the new rules, not just the ones that suit us.
Yes, but there shouldn't be any problem. The union's been fighting for some of this for a long time. It's going to mean more safety for the staff.
I want you to understand the department insists that all the rules be strictly adhered to. There are to be no exceptions. Identity cards are to be worn at all times. And Mr. Fletcher, Mrs. Morris, where is your identity card?
Well, I wish I knew. I had it before we started the search.
You mean you've lost it?
Yes, I can't imagine what's happened to it.
Do you realize how serious this could be?
It's all right, Mrs. Davidson. You must have lost it when we searched the cells. I found it on the floor. Sorry, Mick. Meant to return it to you earlier and completely forgot.
You were saying, Mrs. Davidson?
I think that will be all for now. Just let me know if there are any serious signs of trouble. Mrs. Morris, I would like you to stay, please.
Yeah, why didn't Colleen give her back her ID card as soon as she found it?
Damn.
Here, let me do that. You sit down, cool off a bit.
Thanks.
Jim told me. Was it very bad?
Oh, it could have been worse. Mrs. Davidson was pretty cross, but she wasn't unfair.
Why didn't Colleen give it straight back to you?
Well, you tell me.
Do you think it was deliberate?
Nothing would surprise me.
Here you go. I must admit, I thought you looked rather pleased with herself.
Yeah, well, everyone knows that you two don't get on, but it's still a pretty vile thing to do.
Yes, I know. And now I have to go on patrol with her and pretend that nothing's happened.
Oh, patrol, I forgot. I'm supposed to be doing the rounds with Joyce and I'm late. Don't worry, Meg. It'll be all right. Tomorrow is another day.
Not as long as Colleen's around.
What are you doing? Powell's letter. She's getting really nervous about it. Sudden body search wouldn't surprise me.
So you really play it safe, don't you?
Just using my head. They've searched all the other cells. We're the only place left they can look.
I suppose so. I must admit, I wouldn't think of looking in there.
Well, you've got to know who and what you can use. That's the name of the game.
Do you always come out on top?
Would I be inside if I did? The odds are pretty good, though. Oh, I'm tired.
Suppose it'd be even worse tomorrow.
Back to that lovely lawn.
Patrolling on your own. What would the governor say?
Aren't you supposed to be in the dining room, Peterson?
I thought we might have a little chat first.
Why would I want to do that?
Oh, I don't know. I think we can, how shall I put it, be of service to each other.
What are you on about?
Well, I thought you might be interested in the whereabouts of a certain letter.
What do you know about it?
And you could do me a favor in return.
Get to the point, will you? I'm supposed to be looking for Mrs. Morris now. If she shows up...
Oh, I see. And you wouldn't want to be in on this conversation. Well, I'll get to the point. You want a certain letter, and I know exactly where it is at this very moment.
Where?
Now, hold on a minute. I want a visit arranged, and I don't want any of the women to know anything about it. After it's arranged, I'll tell you everything I know.
Who do you want to see? The visitor you want to see is coming in this morning. Good. Well, come on. Where is it? You're in a bit of a hurry, aren't you? Look, you know we're supposed to be working in twos. Now, I can't keep finding excuses to get away on my own.
Relax. The letter isn't going to disappear. After I've had my visit, you can have the letter.
Oh, look, I've had a gut full of playing cat and mouse now. I want that letter and I want it now. You know, you really shouldn't get so uptight about things. It's bad for the system. Makes you sweat. Still, a little talcum should take care of that. Oh, if you've run out, I think there's some round here somewhere. Thank you, Mrs. Powell. Come with me, please, Edwards. I've just seen the state of your cell. It's disgusting. You better do something about it now.
You wouldn't want me to stop work, Mrs. Powell. I can come and fix it up later.
Do what I say, when I say. You know, I think I'm going to have to put you on report. Oh, that cell is like a pigsty. Come on. Let's go.
Unsupervised.
I'll see what can be arranged. Now tell me about Mrs. Morris. Well, it seems she wasn't a very good parole officer. In what way?
Well, when Doreen escaped from the attendance centre, Mrs. Morris not only aided but abetted the escapee and her boyfriend. They'd have been found within hours if Mrs. Morris had done her job properly.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then.